Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today we're going to be working on Christmas Garden by Blackbird Designs, and it is in the Home for the Holidays book that I've had for probably 2 years now, but love it. And I did pick my own colors, so those are the colors that I'm using. If you can see them, there's only 4 colors in this. So it's 498, 783, 3346, and 938. And we're up on, let's show you. I'm working on this vase right here. And I'm not going to be putting these initials in till last, because I'm not real sure, you know, what and when and how that's all going to work out. Let's just get the main part right. So, how's everybody doing? We needed a stitch along and a chit chat, and yeah, oh my goodness. It has been a last week and a half. Yeah. I have been either stressed out, not stressed out, or sick. So, yesterday I came home. I was there for an hour and a half. And wouldn't you know, it was the day that we had to, I'm drinking coffee, in my lovely cup that I got from Ruth. It's beautiful. I love it. I use it every day. I'm going to wear this puppy out. Anyway, so I came home. I felt like somebody had dropped a curtain over my eyes. Yeah. I said, I can't do this. And I could barely stand up. And like every time I'd bend over to go put something away, then, I don't know, I just had this, like a head rush, if you will. You know, kind of like you were dizzy. I don't know. So my head must be full. So I came home and I tried to go to sleep as soon as I got home. That didn't work. So, yeah. I was up until midnight or so, and I kept waking up every 2 or 3 hours. Then I've had a coughing fit. It was great. And, you know, it must be the stuff draining from my sinuses, which is just so spectacular. So I finally got up about 6 o'clock. I couldn't take any more. And I waited and I hemmed and I hawed, and I finally left about 8:15 this morning. Took Molly with me. And I had to go and cash my check, see. So that was the big thing. I didn't even show up to pick up my check yesterday. That's how out of it I was. So anyway, we went to the 3 bank things and got the rent paid, and then I went to the grocery store and I bought all the stuff to make beef tortilla soup, and I made probably 8 quarts of beef tortilla soup this morning. So it's up there, you know, still simmering. And I put lots of cayenne. Really? She just looks at me. She does this every time I start a video. I swear. It's like, seriously? So, yeah. I don't know. I did 2 pounds of hamburger and 3 cans of red beans and 3 cans of black beans and a whole red and yellow pepper and a whole large onion and 3 cans of green chilies in there and all the spices. Yeah. Oh yeah, and don't forget a whole can, a big can of whole tomatoes and a can of Rotel. Yeah. I don't know. See, I always feel better if I cook. Isn't that the stupidest thing you've ever heard of? I don't know. It's a comfort thing. I get comfort from the cooking part, and I get comfort from the eating of the soup, so I know. I'm just a bit touched. But I thought we'd finish this stupid little vase here. I am so not used to, I'm out of practice of stitching this way, but I needed a stitch along. I didn't need a review. I just needed a stitch along. And I think I'm going to wear my thimble today because I was stitching on a pre-stamp last night and bore a hole right through my finger. Yeah, it was great. Not through my finger, but you get the point. Yeah, I just couldn't stop stitching. If I figured if I couldn't sleep, I might as well stitch, right? Oh my goodness. Because I sure didn't want to get all the diamond painting stuff out. It hasn't been put out since I transferred everything over to that table. I just kind of set it on that table to get it... What are we doing here? To get it out of the way off of this table. And this, I'm using a 28 needle. I'm using 2 strands DMC over 1 square. And let's see, what else? I think it's 938. I like 939 too. So, yeah, I have just been in a fog. I watched, while I was stitching, I was listening to Grey's Anatomy, because I know what's going on there, because I've seen it so many times. Just had to have something in the background. But I couldn't sleep worth a dang. And this is a 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha from Wetshut. 1, 2, 3 stitch. It's my favorite off-white-ish or light tan color. I like it the best if I'm going to use Ada. So, dinner is ready. So I don't have to worry about that tonight, thank goodness. I'm just over this day already. And we checked the mail. There was nothing in the mail yet because it was like 9:30 in the morning when I got back, or 9:15. And they usually don't get our mail out until noon, so yeah. It's been a long time since I stitched on Ada. But I thought I'd get out Christmas Garden since it is December. Finally. Yeah, it's not like I was waiting all year to stitch on it, you know. Don't let me give you that impression. Not at all. And the other night when I was at work, what day was it? Must have been Tuesday. So I'll have those pictures in the beginning. So that's what those pictures are from the sunset that was Tuesday night. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. So I tried to put it on a video. So we'll see if it works out. Usually I just take pictures, but sometimes the videos work better than the pictures. So, yeah, I'm still coughing. My daughter's coughing. My grandson went back to school on Tuesday because he's been on antibiotics all weekend. So, this is the first counted cross stitch I've picked up in probably 2 months. Oh, every once in a while I'll pick up my, what do you call it? My Bristol Orphanage sampler from Hands Across the Sea. And I'll just put in a couple of letters. I just haven't felt like it. So, kind of like to get this stupid vase done and go on with life here. Seems like forever. I got, well, most of the what do you call it? The border done. You know, I have to put the red little berries in there and go down. But I put the border in so that I could see this pattern. It just has given me absolute fits. And I don't know if I wasn't brilliant enough to work on this, but the problem came in over here on this same side where this is at. It's because this flower shoves up against this somehow. There's another flower like above it, and it makes it all screwed up because you don't, they're supposed to be, do you see these? Let me bring this in real tight. Whoops, real tight. So you're supposed to have like 4 here. Well, only 3 will fit there. I have to cut that little strand off, but only 3 will fit there because it shoves right up against it. But I never noticed that, so I did 3/4 of this border all the way down and didn't even know that. And then I came up here to start this. I've taken this top part out of this red flower probably 5 times. Absolutely. Just been a nightmare. I thought I felt a needle somewhere. But yeah. So what can I say? So I wanted to get this out to work on it since it was December, and if I like working on it, I might just continue. I'm so not used to wearing that stupid thimble, but I'll be damned if I'm going to have that teeny tiny needle shoved through that hole again. Oh yeah, I went absolutely ape. I started that picture with the chair that I showed you. I believe it was yesterday. I don't have it right here to show it to you. It's got the chair and the Christmas tree with the Christmas presents on the floor. Yeah, so I've been working on it. But if I put it in the slot, you know, for this is what I work on and what I pull out first. Of course, we have to have a knot, right? Good gravy. I thought this was such a good idea. There we go. Almost. Oh, come on. Be nice. Okay, we'll just play it the hard way. Some days. And you wonder why I don't stitch any more than I do. Because, you know. Some days we have issues like this. And man, this is small compared to pre-stamped. I'm just going to tuck a stitch up through there. There we go. And go for it. Okay, now what? Oh, that's the end of that. Okay. And let me look at something. Goes to the middle. Yes. 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 It came out right. Oh, yay. Oh, let's back you down a bit. Oh, crap. Oh, we're just having all kinds of fun today, aren't we, guys? Oh, my gosh. Yes. And it's supposed to be 60 degrees. It was like 65 yesterday. Silly heat decided it was going to just definitely shut off because it was like 80 degrees in here. Gotta have my scissors. Oh, goodness. Weird. Weird, darling. Hold on. We're gonna get there. And I think that's, red is 498, which is another one of my favorite reds. It's the one that looks like cranberries. kind of a bright burgundy, if you will. So yeah, I just needed a stitch with me. I just need to hit the easy button today. So I hope you don't mind we have a stitch with me. Thread wants to attach itself. I told you it was dry and it's all staticky and 9 million other things around here. But it's not snowing. There's a little bit of snow up on the top of the mountains, but that's 14,000 feet and up. So, not here though. Which is fine with me. It could wait until like February or March and then maybe. Maybe, baby. Ouch. Really? There's... Aha. I found you, you little twerp. I thought I ran into a needle. Well, I couldn't find it when I was looking for it. Of course, you know, we're having a real dysfunctional day, so we're just kind of stitching our way right through. Piece of work. Yeah. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. I dropped my silly scissors. Yeah, we're having a good day. Are you enjoying this stitch along? Because it's dysfunctional as you just have no idea. Oh my goodness. So anyway, we'll be having my live this weekend, hopefully. If I don't get any sicker, if I do, I'll put a thing out there saying we're not having it today. But I feel much better than I did yesterday. Of course, I'm not walking around and trying to put crap away and standing on my head. So, just gonna try and rest and not do too much of anything today. I just feel like I'm in a complete fog. Sorry, I have to turn that way. Or else it just won't work. So, is everybody getting ready for the holidays and get all your Christmas stuff out and all that good stuff? I have no idea when I'm going to get that stuff out. Just haven't decided. Maybe we'll wait till the middle of the year, or middle of the year. Yeah, let's wait till the middle of the year. That's always the best time. Middle of December. Hello. I told you I'm not all together here. I just figure if I keep on stitching, things will get better. What do you think? Do you think that'll work? They have, every year they have these signs, each one of the businesses, you know, it's like a paid advertising, basically. But the high school kids painted them for each one of the the businesses, and they line up the road, so to speak, on one side of the road coming into town. And they've added and subtracted over the years. Oh, come on. The thimble ain't doing it for me today. And they got those out already. Then they have these huge, giant snowflakes that are probably, I don't know if they're 3 feet, maybe 2 feet square. Holy cow. They got those hanging from the street lights. So those are really nice. Might as well just keep that way. And they put up tinsel and stuff, and some of the banks put like different colored lights on the fronts of the building, because they have like a, I want to say Old West, like downtown area. Parts of the buildings, you know, have been there since 1870 something. So they decorate the fronts of those. You know, it just depends what everybody wants to do. Then about a week before Christmas, they have like a tour thing for all the, you can go see all the houses with all the lights and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay. Pull up my sleeves. We got this. But yeah, I just started right in on that other one. That other pre-stamped. Just because it was easy and it was right there. So, I got a little bit done. Maybe 3 whole threads. Maybe 4. But it's stitching up very nice. And it's on that thinner canvas, so I like that. 1, 2, 3. But these stitches are awfully small compared to what I've been working with. It takes me a moment to adjust. But I'll leave it out and stitch here and stitch there, and we might actually, I have no grand illusions of finishing it this year, but you know, it is one of my favorite ones to work on. And it was right there in the basket, and it didn't take 3 days to find. It was great. I love it. So, no grand plans for this week, because my daughter's got, like, a cough, and I've got a cough. We're not going anywhere. Not even out to lunch, even if I could afford it. Okay. Okay. I didn't want to put too many in there. Got to put the crown on it. Or the top of the flower. Really? Maybe. Holy cow. Well, I hope you're enjoying this. It's just been a while since I did a Stitch with Me. And I just needed to sit down and just stitch, not talk. I mean, not talk about something, you know, because after a while, I get talked out. But it's just nice to sit and chat. It feels like y'all are in the same room. Although you're not answering, I can't hear you. You'll have to speak up. But I told you we're going to have more Stitch with me's, because I'm sick of not having them. So we might have them 2 or 3 times a week. I don't know. I haven't come to that grand conclusion yet. Don't do it. I like doing this way, but sometimes the thread just gets out to kilter. I watched that crazy movie about the barking dog. That movie was nuts. Just absolutely nuts. It reminded me of a, what do you call it? A noir movie? Is that the right word that I want? You know, those French, weird, offbeat, strange movies they had in the 50s and the 60s. I don't know. It was weird. And the only person that I knew in there, I think, was Dunst. The girl, oh dear. Oh my goodness. I can't remember what she was in. Something like about the same time as Jurassic Park, but I don't think it's that girl. Oh God. Yeah, like I said, there was nobody else that I knew. There might have been a couple character actors that I knew, but that movie was weird. Just weird. It was about two ranching guys. They were brothers, and they owned a ranch in Montana. And one was mean, the other one wanted to be like a social person. You know, like maybe into politics. You know, he was friends with the governor and all that. And he didn't want... I mean, it didn't bother him to have the ranch. He just didn't want to have to go on cattle drives and that kind of thing, because he just wasn't suited for it. But anyway, he ends up marrying this lady who has a son that's in college, maybe? Like early college. He's studying to become a doctor. But he's just like 9 kinds of weird too. So, yeah, I don't know that I would recommend that. If you can't get past the first half an hour, just turn it off, because you won't miss nothing. It's just weird. I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm tempted to go back and watch it again, but I'm not real sure. So, I have... the jury's still out on that, if I can sit through it again. It's kind of like sitting through Dr. Zhivago 3 times, okay? I liked Dr. Zhivago the first time, but all the other crap that goes along with it, I was not real impressed. So, yeah. I didn't like the war thing and everything else that was going on during World War II and all that. So it just made it quite dry. So, I don't know. This movie was weird. So, judge for yourself. Watcher beware. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. It's like maybe I just didn't get it. I don't know. Don't know. So, let me know if you've seen that movie. I just saw it on there yesterday, but I don't know if that was the first day or if it had been on forever. So, yeah. That's when I turned it right off to Grey's Anatomy, because it was something I knew. I didn't want to have to cipher through a bunch of crap. Or try to figure out something too terribly hard. So. And if Grey's Anatomy's not too much, or if it's too much, then I'll just turn on some music and just sit there and stitch. Because heaven forbid I just sit there. That just doesn't happen. Alright, guys. Let's see. About to run out of thread. Oh my goodness, really? Alright guys, if you liked this video, as dysfunctional as it was, give it a thumbs up please. And don't forget to hit the bell and hit the subscribe button. And we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for joining me. God bless, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.